You ever like took one for the team for your mates on like nights out and stuff?
No.
Fucking hell. Oh.
Have you?
Oh mate, he still owes me. like 8-9 years ago, we was
Imagine
in.
engaged. I think.
I know, yeah, like that. It was her. No, love you. Joking. Quiet, please.
Hello, people less stylish than ourselves.
Of course.
Not hard. If you're wondering, love the hoodies or the t-shirts or the other garments, and you're wondering,
that are hidden.
and you're wondering, well, where can I buy them, Bobby? Where can they buy them?
Oh, I'll tell you. You can buy them at whatshappeninccomedy.com/merch.
Whoa!
Ah! Please go on the website.
Just to let you know, whoa, isn't on the URL.
It's not on the web address.
Just so you know.
It could be.
Because imagine trying to type that in because you don't know how many O's or A's or H's are in the wow! Just letting you know.
Okay, for all the confusion, it's whatshappeninccomedy.com/merch. Please get over there, support us, look like us, be sexy and stylish like us.
Walk around in Fruit of the Loom gear. It's fantastic.
Nah. It's not Fruit of the Loom, but you wouldn't know that unless you buy it. So get over there, whatshappeninccomedy.com/merch. Motherfuckers.
It's not Fruit of the Loom. Hello, welcome back. Episode 74. What's happening?
74.
Episode 74. We've all had a marvellous week. We're joined in the studio this week by KARL Porter. KARL, how are you doing, fella?
Absolutely fantastic. It's really good to be here, get out of Blackpool and get to a proper city. Because Blackpool's not even a city.
Isn't it?
No, it's a town.
I like that because he just spoke long enough so we can put the Instagram handle on the bottom. I hate it when you go, we're joined by this guest, and they go, oh yeah, and it comes back to you and go, What made you move to Blackpool?
I love it there, the scenery, the tower, it's absolutely fantastic.
The locals, I can imagine.
The locals, you know, it's all about the consistency, you know, the ability to shine, progress and really go forward, not just as a team. I love my woman. Well, I moved in with my missus. It's dead.
Is she from Blackpool?
Not originally, no, she's from London.
What? That's even more.
No, but she lived there when she was a kid.
In London? Oh, in Blackpool?
Yeah. No, in London, and then the family moved to Nelson in Burnley. It's fucking weird there as well. Everyone's got 6 toes. And then she moved to Blackpool to go to uni. I didn't know her at this point. And then,
She's made some bad life choices.
Oh, mate, honestly, I tell you, as soon as I wake up every morning, like, she wakes up and she goes, "You all right?" And I just go, "You're pathetic." And walk off. But yeah, I just moved there about a year and a half, nearly 2 years. Fucking coming up 2 years now.
Wow.
I left the Manchester scene for that.
Yeah, would you recommend Blackpool then, no?
No, definitely not.
No, not up for it.
Nah, she knows I hate it, but it's one of them where we're getting married next year and then see what happens there because I want to move back to Manchester.
Yeah, or just anyway, but Blackpool,
Yeah,
really.
fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll go back there
boss
after.
for a couple of hours watching the lights. And
Yeah.
It's when the rest of the lights come on and you go.
and then
To be fair, right, the best thing ever about Blackpool, right, I don't know if it's still there, but years ago I found a boozer that had, the draft drinks, like the soft drinks. They had Irn-Bru on syrup draft.
What's it called?
I don't know. It was like
Irn-Bru.
it's definitely not there anymore.
do you know where?
The name of the place.
I think it's where the walkabout is.
Yeah.
And then you
I
go
live-
just past it and then turn right. It was a bar there on the side.
What was Irn-Bru like on draft?
It was fucking sound. You know, it was deadly.
Forgot about Irn-Bru.
Irn-Bru. You can't call it funny.
Remember when they lied about discontinuing it and then everyone was going mad about Irn-Bru and it turned out it was just a marketing ploy and you're never going to discontinue it?
Has anyone ever drank fiery Irn-Bru?
It's not a nice drink.
Oh, by accident.
Has anyone seen the new one, the fucking tropical one?
Yeah,
tropical
not
Irn-Bru.
Nah, not
Keep
nice.
it simple.
Yeah,
Hey,
not
you know what I
nice.
drank the other day and I haven't drank it in years?
Go on.
Tizer.
Oh, is that still? I didn't.
And
know
you
that
know
was
what,
gone.
right? I was massively disappointed.
Yeah. I used to love
I'd
it when I
seen
was a
Tizer
kid.
and I was like, oh my god, I'm red, I'm Tizer, red, I'm fizzy, refresh, oh, red.
Going dead red like
that one, yeah. And I was excited when I seen it.
Should have done that. I looked red as fuck, didn't I? Then? Like fucking, I was just on Sunday.
We were waiting for KARL before at the train station. Some like 40-year-old albino walked out and looked Swinders KARL.
But he genuinely did think.
Really?
Yeah. Are you really an albino?
No, I'm
no. Because I've always wondered that because you say it a lot during your sets and that.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
because I've got blonde hair.
Yeah.
But you've got like
Oh, peach.
blonde
like,
hair.
Yeah.
And you've got the complexion.
Well,
for
people say it after my gig. People come up to me and go, "You're really an albino, eh?" I'm like, no.
Where are you
Like,
gigging?
oh, fucking shit. I'm fucking going home. I'm like, come
You know
on.
what?
Where did you
Have
get
been
him,
to
lad?
many gigs in Eastern Europe recently, have you know?
In Spain.
Have you got anything coming up? With anything coming up comedy-wise that you're excited for? Anything?
I've got my first weekend at the Frog and Bucket.
Is
Nice.
that
Next month, yeah.
Do you know what I want to talk about? You've done a bit of support for Brennan Reese, haven't you?
Yeah.
How's that been?
Yeah, it was sick. It was like really, really good venues as well. Obviously, he's going to be doing all the best venues around the country because he's one of the top comedians in the country. But I did the Lowry Theatre. That was sick. That was like the only time I come out and like waved. Because when you come out, like hot water, you twat someone's knee when you get on stage.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry about that.
Say,
You're like,
look,
the third person. But like the Lowry was like different gravy. It was just like walking out like that, going. But yeah, that was sick. And it's like my hometown as well, and I graduated there as well. So
where is it?
It was really passionate. The Lowry Theatre in Salford Keys.
It was passionate, the gig, was it?
No, it was just I'm only joking. That's
Intimate
okay,
gig.
You're
Mum on the
pathetic,
front
Carl.
row.
Everyone like that. Brennan, am I on the front row? I'm watching. And then did the Glee Club as well in Birmingham. I didn't even know they had 2 rooms there.
Yeah, they've got a small room and a big one.
That was the one we did the thing, his touring, and then I did the Friday spot after that.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice. Sick.
Yeah.
You fucking moved a long way from little boozers in Manchester, haven't you?
Oh, mate, I did this one gig in, like, you know when you start out, and it's just like you do these fucking mad gigs. I did this one gig in Clayton in Manchester, and it was for a Salford ex-gangster.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it was mint.
That sounds very good.
I was like 3 months in, and the guy, I used to work with a guy, and it was his uncle, and he phoned me up randomly after Christmas, and he was like, heard you do comedy, mate, do you want to come and do my birthday in a social club? And I was like, yeah, and he went, do you want to come do an hour? I was like, I've only got 5 minutes at the time, and I remember him just going, we're gonna have to sort this out then, aren't we? I was like, what, like it's my problem? Like, you phoned me. And then went there, and it was just like like he's there like that. I'm like getting dragged in. But
Just
it was,
do that 12 times, lad. Do the 5 minutes 12 times. Do it now.
So Albino for the 12th time. Say it again. I am. But yeah, I went down with a couple of comedians, and we did like 10 minutes, but we all didn't do like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We did like 5 minutes, and we were just getting. I remember sitting at we was all with the family, and we sat at this table, and this guy must have been like his brother or something. He was talking to her for ages, and after like 20 minutes, he eventually went, so how me and you related? And I was like, no, we're doing comedy for John, like his birthday. He went, so you're not family? I was like, no, and he literally looked and went, fuck it. And he just got off, and I was like, I can't wait for this gig.
Okay.
I really am. But it's like you do those gigs, and then you get to like spots like, you know, Tour Sporting.
That's
big
crazy,
community,
innit?
so it's
Nice.
the mental uproar.
I think the maddest gig I've ever done in Manchester was I can't remember the name of the bar. I'm sure it's
In town?
yeah. It's is it Deansgate by the theatre?
Is it Lot 91?
Yes.
Yeah.
Upstairs, above.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a boat, innit?
Yeah. You go
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this little pub.
Wait. I've come to see you and Manny upstairs in a
No, that was the Lafayette, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the Lafayette.
Can you remember what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice gig, a nice venue.
Yeah.
This one, on the other hand, you go to this bar called Loch 91. It's like a little pub, and you go in, and it's just full of goths.
Okay.
Like, floor to ceiling. just
stinks.
hanging.
Just
Just
like,
sticks
yeah.
a monster.
They're like crawling up the wall.
Just hanging like bats and that in there.
Some
You're having a piss like that, fuck!
That's it.
Oh, it is down here.
Yeah, in the corner.
Resident Evil.
But,
Let me shake it.
but yeah,
Hey,
no,
I
it's
remember
funny.
Resident Evil though, running down the corridor, the dog jump through the window and get
Scat
shoot
the
myself
game,
all the
mate.
time.
But,
game as well.
so you go upstairs over the bar, and it looks like a boat, but one that's been like deserted for like 10 years. That's just washed up on a shore somewhere.
And that's the bar.
No, this is the room above.
Oh, okay.
So the room above, it's hardly lit. I went in and there was just one blue light on in each corner. It was weird.
There's no light.
But it's literally directly beneath, you know, where like the big bridges are that go, where the trains go over.
Yeah.
So every 5 minutes you hear above your head.
It's like EastEnders, isn't it?
No,
Yeah, literally.
Go start doing that, my dances like that.
They're all still like that. As soon as that bit goes up.
There was like 5 people there, right? Audience wise.
Oh, okay.
And then because it was full of comedians who I don't think any of us have been going longer than like 2 years. So there was the ones who've been going like 6 months who were dead keen, and there's the ones who were going like who've been going 2 years who were suddenly a dwarf among midgets.
Yeah, just like
who
mama,
was sat
yeah.
at the back like that, like fanning themselves with notepads, like I don't even know why I do these gigs anymore. It's like, shut up, man. And like
Where did you sit in that sort of hierarchy?
I created the hierarchy. But no, it was just fun. And like being doing comedy, like I was there, you know Nathan Virge?
Oh, with the big ball hat.
Yeah, I was there.
I balanced on that once.
Yeah,
No,
I was there with him.
Okay, big this, isn't it, Nathan?
And he was like, I don't know what material to do tonight. He was like, there's 5 people here, there's something. And then he gets on stage. And then he starts talking about Madonna robbing kids from Malawi and all shit like that. And I was on after him. And he'd done like 3 minutes, then went, anyway, that's all I've got for tonight. I'll see you later.
He's deadpan like
So I go on, so I'd be like, have a laugh with these 5 goth lads. And they were just sitting there, just dead in the eyes. And I was just like, oh,
tell us more about Madonna. Fuck.
Did you ever see when Madonna, we watched it, me and my baby were in the living room when it happened, and we were watching the telly, it was like fucking VMAs or something.
Is that why she was necking everyone?
I know when she had the cloak and the dancer was meant to pull the
I
just pull her down the stairs.
No, okay.
What song was it again?
Because
there was a different...
bananas and pajamas coming down the stairs or something like that.
someone did it on the Frozen song. Someone did that, and it was like a split screen, and it showed like the one who did it properly. They went, let it go, and the thing came off, and then it showed Madonna like, and I see it.
But do you know when it happened, like me and my bear just like looked at each other and we were just silent, going for about 30 seconds, and I went, who's ass? She's a fucking dickhead anyway, but I was
got bare money anyway.
Bare money.
yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up. What you went to bring up before we started recording.
What?
Do you remember Lil Tay?
Oh shit, yeah.
Lil Tay.
Lil Tay. You know Lil Tay?
A few years ago, that little 9-year-old Asian girl who was like, I'm the biggest flex on
Who was
the
she?
internet.
Was she like arguing with someone? Was it that bad Barbie
Something
thing?
like that.
Oh, yeah.
She was beefing with someone, like she was literally a kid.
it
Like,
was
Lil
just-
Tay.
she died. But you know what's
She's
like,
like,
oh my God.
she's like
Yeah,
14 now.
Like
But
she's
do you know what's sussy
Oh,
with it?
yeah.
though?
the brother.
That's
Yeah. But the brother, are you gonna say the brother died as well?
Yeah.
Like not long ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was. Nobody knows.
Yeah,
She's 14 now. Her brother was
Oh,
like
she's
21.
14. Is she 14 now?
She was.
When she's
Oh,
smoking tampons, so that's probably fucking something to do with it.
But apparently her parents were very forceful with the whole like.
I'll get, yeah.
So-
get the-
TMZ is saying Lil Tay is not dead, claims social media is being hacked. I'm alive. Teen rapper Lil Tay releases statements after mysterious death report.
What's going on? And that's a What's Happening podcast. exclusive.
Reincarnated
We've been
as What's Happening
bamboozled.
From The Guardian.
A statement on her official Instagram had claimed the 15-year-old girl had died, but has now claimed it was compromised. Shock over a statement announcing the sudden death of Lil Tay, a 15-year-old internet personality and rapper who rose to viral fame as a foul-mouthed... What word's that? Braggadocious 9-year-old.
Yeah,
That's a
she was
stupid
just
word.
posing on all expensive cars with loads of money and shit like that. But she
At
was like
9 years
9.
old.
She was like, I'm a fuck you, bitch.
She hadn't lived in Blackpool, has she?
Cars on bricks.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, because loads of people recently saying it's not really them, like Britney Spears.
Oh, I'm into
Yeah,
that.
there's
I'm
a
into
few
all
on that,
these
yeah.
I
ones.
see it, me, and I wake up with my missus about 2 in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you got work.
Look at this, eh? Britney Spears is somebody with a latex mask on the same page as playing Joe Biden.
Fucking look at it now.
Well,
Do you hear that kettle boiling? No, I don't as well. Go and fucking get me.
But no, I keep seeing these ones about Joe Biden because like every social media is algorithm based now. So you interact with one post about a conspiracy theory, and then next minute your fucking feed's filled with conspiracy theories about how KFC's owned by the Rothschilds and shit, like, and how there's symbolism in the chicken and that. And I seen one thing about apparently there's this group of conspiracy theorists, obviously Americans, they always are, and they believe Joe Biden is either dead or has
He's nearly dead.
or well, he's fucking going senile,
Yeah.
I don't know how he's president.
or has multiple people all wearing latex Joe Biden masks.
Do you watch this on like on our TikTok page? Do you? Because I was literally watching like
Because he doesn't want to do his own.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to fuck his own algorithm. So we have to suffer.
I literally go on it and there's like videos of like people of Congress and it's like dun, 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 and it's like a little flap there that just looks like a shadow and it's going just flapping in the wind.
There's a lad in that where, can I just take quick, where when he leaves his phone, he doesn't have a lock on his phone. He's a serial killer, he doesn't have a lock.
Yeah,
he just swipe up when his phone's open. So the lads go on his Instagram and just search like fucking the most absurd shit on Instagram. So it just goes, this is what you like. It just fills his fucking explore page with all dirty smut lads.
But yeah, me latest conspiracy theory that I don't necessarily believe, but I'm very invested in regardless.
Go on.
Is right? So it's the whole Joe Biden one.
So Joe Biden's got a firm of Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. Joe Biden's
Mighty
got...
Morphin.
honestly, that Joe Biden's manned up, yeah. And apparently he's either dead and there's more, because like, so and there was this one thing that I seen. I had a drink the other week and I was just scrolling through this little thread on Twitter. Oh, sorry, X. And fucking, and I seen this one and it's a picture. It's 2 pictures of Joe Biden side by side.
Yeah.
Taken a couple of weeks apart from each other.
Isn't one skinnier?
One's
Also-
skinnier and the earlobes are different.
yeah, I
One's
saw
got
that,
proper
like,
earlobes.
okay,
When
weird.
one's got ones that stick down like his jaw. They look
Yeah,
like
yeah.
webbed fucking feet or
Yeah.
something. Lad.
Wait, explain to me the Britney Spears. Oh, do you not know anything about that? Was you being serious when you said about the Britney Spears one?
No, I just saw a video where, like, you know, she's
Oh.
doing a TikTok thing and she goes like that. There's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a filter on it.
Oh, yeah,
So you
yeah,
see
yeah,
her
yeah,
eyes
yeah. No,
switch.
I've
I've
seen
seen
it.
it.
I've seen that.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird, isn't it?
Did you see the one of the fella in Congress? Was it Congress or was it English? But he stood at the podium
And
thing and everyone was commenting going, "These are all disgusting," saying he's like a robot. Does no one know what a seizure looks like anymore? But like they were speaking to him and he was just going,
He's a robot.
poor man's
Oh,
dying.
shit, you're right, Joe.
Quick, unplug him, quick.
What's that doing? Dumb and dumber. Don't worry, no CPR.
It's scatty though, innit? Because he's just talking.
Yeah.
He's just talking and just go...
He's fucking weird, though, isn't he?
People are
Like,
asking questions. He's going,
I'm watching it going, he's president,
yeah,
yeah.
always happening to see.
He's got to go, do you want to go back to your office, Michael? And he's just going...
Joe, get subtitles on.
You see him just get slower and slower out of the frame. Just...
No, someone making toast.
It's getting off.
That was a mad one. I like Carl.
So Carl, tell us about yourself.
So your first weekend in the Frog and Bucket, yeah? Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
So what's that? Is that like your own shows, like or your
No,
headline
it's like a
or
weekend, like middling. So middling
okay.
Friday, Saturday matinee and Saturday night.
And have you never done the Frog before?
Yeah, I won all the shows there, mate. No, I've
It's
done like,
local,
no, I've done like the Beat the Frog. And then
Oh,
like,
okay.
after that, because I think they've changed it now, because they used to do 2 8-minute spots on the Monday
Yeah.
when you won it.
Yeah.
But they changed that format, so once you win it, you do a Thursday slot.
Yeah.
And then you just progress through there.
Yeah.
And then I got lucky, really, because I did a road show for him. And you know Pete Otway? He was MCing, and I did a middle, and it was like good. Felt like it was a really good 20. And then I think the Frog asked him, like, how did he do? And he just said, yeah, he was really good.
Oh,
Sick.
sounds
Sign him up.
Yeah,
So
sick.
like I owe him a lot of like credit for it. Cheers, Pete. But yeah, watch me go there now and bomb.
Ah, mate, that'd be hysterical.
Pete's
You
just
know?
like that. I'm not doing that.
Just
Again.
stink the place
Just
out.
requested,
It's 20 minutes
requested
as well,
the money
isn't
back
it?
on PayPal.
Danny
Just
gets,
say to them,
Danny gets flashbacks from the Frog. He got banned, didn't he, from the Frog?
Yeah.
You're banned from the Frog?
Yeah, the band's long been up. I've just not been back through principle. And
What happened? Tell us. Fuck me, I'm not asked about my weekend.
right, so I went and just beat the Frog, which, by the way, I've never not done. I've always beaten the Frog, which is a testament to the talent which I possess. And I went there one week, and you probably remember, because I met you when I very first really started comedy, and my original material that I came on the scene with, I was just trying to say the most absurd shit that might offend people because I thought it was funny.
I was like, not like, this sounds weird, but I remember just watching, like, you know, when you just go through like stuff on YouTube, you came
Yeah.
up and it was like where you're like, who's the students in?
Yeah,
Like, that's when you
yeah,
started video. Yeah, was that
yeah.
it? Yeah, you had
So,
glasses on there, didn't you?
It was a different set, but it was only like a couple of months
Right,
after
okay.
that. And I wrote this new joke that I thought was unbelievable about Ethiopian babies
But
dying.
let me just interject slightly, right? So I drove
time.
Danny to the Frog and Bucket that night.
You
We
did?
were on the show together. And the act sit on the table next to the stage. And there was this Eastern European guy.
The man, yeah?
Nemanja, yeah. Couldn't speak very good English at the time, right? And just kept buying us drinks and shots. So Danny was getting rotten. Danny's on to was like his 5th pint and his 6th shot. Then this Nemanja just went to, by the way, full English, like, by the way. No, he done it on stage, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's what he done. When he got on stage, he just went into full English accent, and we were
But
just like,
like fully speaking,
They're
like...
fucking smashed over there, you know, little
yeah, we were like,
fucking
what? He
mugs,
was
mate.
telling us he was Eastern European, and he was just buying us loads of drinks. He was grooming us, definitely.
Yeah.
So Danny was very drunk, and Danny's quite a confident, cocky person anyway.
Yeah.
But Danny, with a few drinks, is a different person.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Especially
gonna,
when you give me a microphone
I'm
and
just
a
gonna
stage.
show before he continues with the story. This is how Danny entered the stage in the Frog and Bucket, right? So you have the little sharp 3 steps up to the
God.
stage.
Yeah.
This is Danny, wide camera. So Danny gets on stage and just goes, "I'm here, I'm here," and then grabs the mic. And we're in for the treat. We're in.
You know, say it like that.
For a fucking treat.
Did
He
you
was
call
like,
him
Oh, that
McGregor?
toast is going down again.
Yeah. I was like, here we go. And then...
Yeah, so I wrote this joke, and lad, I thought it was fucking hysterical, mate. And there was more to it.
Are you gonna say it though? Because you're never gonna really. You're not gonna say it on stage, are you?
He's never going to say it on stage again.
Right, okay. Right,
And I didn't think it was as bad as what it was getting made out
Oh,
to
no,
be.
it
Like I
definitely
thought it
wasn't.
was
They
well
banned
executed.
me on the premise of racism, but it wasn't
Yeah.
racist.
Was it the next day as well?
Bear in mind,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
so
yeah.
the email come out and was like, you know, you can tell the joke in a sec, but it was like, you know, it was you were touching on white privilege in your earlier jokes, and then it was racist and, you know, blah de blah. And we were talking about gonging you off and buzzing you off, but then we thought, oh, we just let him carry on. Bear in mind, the fella who won the show that night was a black fella who dropped the M-bomb 3 times on
And
stage.
I did it once.
Adam Elmy won, dropping the M-bomb
Just
like
once.
3 times on stage, and then he gets banned for being racist.
But, right, so the joke, in short, is I was going to a gig in Manchester the other week, and I love Manchester because there's so many different places to go and get food, which you don't get in Liverpool. There's so many other options. And that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around for something I've never tried before. I seen a restaurant down a side street and it said authentic Ethiopian cuisine. And as I went in there straight away, there was a baby crying its eyes out in the corner. This woman fucking trying to get it to go to sleep. Sits down, orders me food. 10 minutes goes by, no sign of me food. Baby's still crying. He's gotten louder. Half an hour goes by, still no sign of me food. Baby's crying even louder. 45 minutes goes by, baby's crying, no food. Then an hour, the food comes out the kitchen. As he gets to me and puts the food on the table, the baby's died of malaria. That was it. It wasn't even that funny. It wasn't even that funny. But in my head, it was like...
No, but
in my head, I'm going, oh, this is the best shit you've ever written. So I went on, and I think like, it got a decent enough reception as well. Like, it wasn't as if people were like...
You missed one
"Ooh."
point though. He said that when he got to the hour and the food weren't there, and he went,
yeah, that's what you missed.
"This is the
Oh,
This is
yeah,
authentic.
that was it.
Right.
That was it. Like, it wasn't even that good of a joke, but at the time, I was thinking, this is sick.
5
I'll have
pints
the
in,
Apollo
like,
this.
this is gonna.
Yeah, and then she emailed me the next day, the woman who works at the comedy club at the Frog and Bucket, and was like, we're going to have to ban you for 6 months for racist material. And I was like, where?
Yeah, but
6
surely
months,
if it was actually like racist material, wouldn't you get a
lifetime ban.
a lifetime
Yeah,
ban?
so
If it
Phone
was
the
proper-
Carl, ask them.
Yeah, I know I've got my weekend, but yeah, Daniel's a really good man.
Your mate's the man, like Bella.
It's hard because I remember doing. I think I beat it once and like I won that night. And like, you know, when you go and sit back at the act table and like some girl, like bless her, like she was like, oh yeah, because you always get a bit of 2 minutes grace there, don't you? Really?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Because it's less brutal than the King Gong.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
King Gong's. Oh my god, you can go on and just not. I remember going in there. Lasted
Smiling.
60
That was
seconds.
the comedy store in
Yeah,
Deansgate, really.
Comedy store.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went down. This was like when I was getting into comedy. It's my first ever gig. I went there with no material. I thought I was sick. I literally like, I'll smash this. I went up to the guy with the clipboard doing all the
shine.
no, like the running order, and I was like, you know what I mean? And he was like, so when do you want to go on? And I literally went, just put me on first, mate. Sat there and I got loads of my mates come down. I had about 6, 7, 8, 7 mates right there at the back. And I remember Mick Ferry was emceeing and he was like, right, we're going to get it started. He explained the rules. I was just like, fucking gonna smash this, mate. And then I come walking down. I come walking down the stairs. I was just being a knobhead, just going. Walking downstairs, I remember my mate was just sat at the back and he said, oh my God, he's going to win this, you know. He's going to smash it. I went on stage and I was like, just made it up and I went, so my girlfriend left me. And someone in the crowd went, good. I was like, and then I started acting out how my girlfriend left me, like Coronation Street style. I was just like on the floor going, Karen. She's not even called Karen. I was going, Karen, fuck Karen. And I was on the floor on my knees like you could hear a pin drop. And I stood back up and as I started to do the next bit, some guy just went, God, the cunt is shit. and everyone just went, boo, boo. Everyone's going, fucking boo. And then he just going, I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you kill me? It's a different one at there. And then I came off and he was like, how long was that? And then someone over the thing, he went, 68 seconds. And I was just like,
I'd have
And you wanted to go back to it?
yeah.
I love it.
It's mad, isn't it?
I love it.
I couldn't.
My second ever
collapse.
gig. My second ever gig before COVID. Because in the January I done Beat the Frog. Then in the February I done King Gong at the Comedy Store in Manny. And I goes there and like
What year was this, by the way?
2020. It was literally
Mate,
before
was it the? I'm not joking. I won it that month, 2020. Was it the same night?
February.
Yeah, February 2020. It was
It
like
might
2
well
months
have
before
been,
COVID.
you know.
I still remember
It
it,
might
because
well have been.
I've got the picture on Instagram.
It's all right.
yeah. It was Danny McLaughlin emceeing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I won it that night.
Yeah, baby. But,
He fucking bombed.
lad, I bombed,
It's so bad,
lad.
wasn't it,
It was
like-
like I got there and I was half the same, like, because I went down to Beat the Frog the month before, no
Yeah.
material. I phoned them on the day. I've told the story a few times. So on the day,
You
like,
phoned the frog or you phoned Comedy?
I phoned the
Oh, is
frog
that what you're
and
going on
booked it.
about? No, you didn't bomb.
No, the one after that. The one after that I did.
So what,
Really
are
did.
you going on about the one that I took you up to in
Yeah,
Money?
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've just phoned the frog and booked it on a Monday because I seen he had Beat the Frog and I was like,
Is this the friend who's drove you up?
This is it.
I don't know, because he's told me this. He's got me mates for driving me up there. And I was like, what mate that
I
is?
am that friend.
Find it out,
It's
loads of
it.
shit.
Yeah, I'm the Easter egg.
Great. really are good friends, aren't we? Please have me
But,
back.
so anyway, I belt the frog and being like, look, I've seen you've got an open mic. Is it just like, is it an open mic? They would come down, put your name down. They were like, not really. You've got to sign up. You might have to wait a few months, but you've got a bit of a backlog.
yeah.
And as I'm on the phone to the woman, she's like, have you already made an account on the website? I went, no, but I can do now. Like, I was in work. I was in the fucking car phone warehouse, just on my phone.
Fuck hitting them targets, mate.
Really? None of that. Keep your pay as you go.
Yeah.
I've got a dream. And people have called me the White Martin Luther. And so she was like, somebody's just dropped out of tonight's show now. If you can get down here for like 6:30 or something, you can have the spot. I went, son. She went, have you got 5 minutes? I was like, I think I've got about 15, really. I had nothing. I was just like, I've been in work that
Just
day.
that, I got 15, mate.
Yeah, I was on the phone. She went, if you got 5 minutes, I was like, I have, like, but if you want to do 15 or something, I could probably do that. She's like, no. She's like, because the way it works, you get the card, she explains it, went down, that went okay. Done the full 5 minutes, didn't win, it was fixed. And then the next month, got myself onto King Gong, and I'm telling me mum and me dad and my ex-bird at the time, like, listen, I'm going to the comedy store, aren't I? I'm like,
Cheeky bastard.
I'm like,
Can I come with you?
Lad,
Fuck off. Did she come with you?
Dad, me mum, me dad, me brother and me.
We
What
got
did you win?
How was it?
Lads,
What did you win, lad?
Hello?
You come to watch
50
you
quid.
win.
and I got off in the break, lad. That's how bad that went. I got on. There was, as soon as I got on and said so, someone went, Scouse cunt! And then one car went up and I was like, ha. And then you know, when you feel your arsehole going, whoom, whoom, whoom. And I was going, oh no, please. And then
Did you say that? Say, oh no, please, come
and then
on,
some
give
other
me
fellas
a...
put his card up, and then there was one woman to like my right. So if you're in the audience, she's to the left of the stage, but if you're on, she's on your right.
Yeah.
Right at the front, sat with a fella, and there'd been like 2 or 3 people on before me, and she had a card up straight away.
She got
Every
kicked
time.
out.
Did she?
No, she was... My video's on YouTube, the one where I won. And
Yeah.
you can hear her going, get him off. Literally, and I'm just going, just doing what I used to do back then. It's going, like, and Danny's just sat there just going, what is this woman doing kind of thing. And then she got kicked out. But even that, like, I won that night and you still get fucking heckled.
Yeah.
So that's how mad the gig is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No one
I've
wins
been
like-
on
like-
stage like
yeah.
2 minutes and like a few seconds, and then like it was so embarrassing. No, because after it, they go, "How long was that?" And then it's someone over the town. He's like. His dreams are falling apart in front of his family. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And I was like,
bang on as
oh.
well.
Long shows are just a weird anomaly. Like, they just, like, I love the fella to bits, but, you know, the fucking, Beat the Gong, is it? Up in fucking Stockton.
Yeah.
Big venue, good fucking promoting and all that.
Yeah.
Like, 300
Sick
something
room
people
as
in
well,
there.
yeah.
So who won it about 2 months ago? Kevin O'Brien. Kevin O'Brien won Beat the Gong, lad.
That's mad.
I got absolutely
Because he's
gonged off.
fucking Kevin O'Brien.
I was going to quit comedy me when I did that. After I did that. I
Really?
went down with Andy Roach and Jack Miller last June. 2.5 hour drive there. I was last
Yeah.
on. It's like 11:30 at night, Friday night.
It's a long night, innit?
Yeah, even the MC was smashed. He had a bottle of gin. He was just looking at me like that, waiting with the gong thing like that. And I went on and went, I'm an albino. And then some guy just went, you look like a shit Legolas. And I was like... and that got...
Oh my god! You know, like Legolas from Peter Pan's a chemo. That's everything, you know?
What I should have done was going... I should have started doing that. So, but I was just like... Yeah. And I was like, yeah, so does anyone go to the gym? And some guy went, I bet you don't. I was like, fuck's sake.
They can be ruthless there, though, because the first time I did it, I went with Alex Maureen. And Alex is... do you want to sneeze? Sneeze? No, go on, sneeze. It was right. You don't have to hide it behind the pillow. You don't have to
You're
sneeze.
trying to catch something on the front
That's
of
our photographer hiding the sneeze behind the pillow. Anyway, he was on and he what was the worst thing about it? You got to survive 5 minutes, and he got to like 4 minutes, like 50, and then it got gonged off. So it was
it's the
very
worst
close.
one, innit?
But throughout the set, there was just this fat fella in the front row, and he was just calling him the most like absurd gay slurs right to his face because he's gay, and he's calling him the F word and everything just right to his face. Going,
Surely you can't be staying in there.
exactly. He's like, get off, you little. And all that. And
Shut
I was
up.
like,
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
man.
Right at the
Surely
front as well.
Yeah, get a boot to the
At least sit at the
All
back.
they done, because he had the card, all they done was take his card off him.
Really? Yeah.
Kept him in.
Just decarded him and
Oh,
kept him
fuck
in.
off. That's a bit heavy, like.
It's heavy. It's
Yeah, that
40.
is a bit. You know what I mean? No, it is a
Give
bit
it to
heavy.
his mate
That's
next to
You're
him.
not having that. Call him it again. Go on.
Call him in again.
Go on. Without the card.
all. So how long?
Just so we're not liable.
How long have you been doing comedy for? How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Right, wait.
Yeah, go on.
27.
Wait. I was gonna go 27, 28. I was gonna go for.
24.
I'm 30.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I have a little confession as well?
Question,
Right.
babe.
So my second ever gig was in Jordan Desham's gig.
Hey
Stage
there,
and radio.
everybody.
I
Oh,
don't
the
think it's a
Oaks.
stage and radio. The one before that was the one before
Joke
that.
to the Oaks.
No, the one before that.
Did he have one before that?
Yeah.
I only know stage and radio.
No, it
and
was the
Jokes
one
to
before
Oaks.
stage and radio. We only had it for a little time, yeah. It was indoors and then outdoors in the back.
Oh, it was a bar in Northern Court, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It was my second ever gig. You come with me. I wore like my Kill Bill outfit, right? And you were there. And I thought you were the most arrogant fucker ever, right? I just kind of like, because I'd seen you on the circle a few times and I'd look
So
up.
come and down, Cal.
No, but like, because you've got this persona.
Yeah.
I'd never seen your act. I'd seen your name about and
Yeah,
stuff. And then
yeah.
I was like, this is KARL. And then I was looking at you and I was like, nah, he looks dead arrogant and as if he's snarling and all that. I was
shit.
like, no, I think you were like fucking Ben and all that at the time. And Hannah were there. And I was like, Hannah Platt.
Oh, okay.
You were sat there with them, I think, and I was like, nah, this kid's like snarling and fuming. And I thought you were a knobhead, right?
wow,
And then-
did I say?
Yeah, not.
Oh,
just,
shit.
Just you.
Never judge book back,
Judgmental
come on,
bastard.
lad.
Exactly. You just look like a wanker.
You
is
look
what he's
like
saying.
you look like an arrogant knobhead, right? And I was
Not anymore.
fuming. And then literally like, I met you. Oh, your breast smells, boss. Yeah. And I met you about 3 weeks later, and I was just like, I couldn't have read that so wrong,
Oh,
you know,
shit.
because you were fucking dead sound,
Yeah.
dead genuine. But I was just looking at you thinking, this kid's a dickhead.
My girlfriend said the exact same thing when we first met. No, genuinely.
I thought you were
Yeah,
sounding. I would have think you're a piece of shit.
So did you leave like, he's not fucking coming in here again. Yeah, my girlfriend thought the same thing. We went on a date, and I was just taking the piss, like, obviously, over-exaggerating how big, like, I'm not even big anyway, but, like, you know, just comedy-wise. I was just a year in, and it was, like, COVID time, and it was in this pub in Blackpool when I went over there. And it was in this pub, and you only had to sign in at that point.
Yeah.
So you had to sign your name, and I just signed us in, and we sat down, we was only ones in at this time, and then a Hindu came in, but just before they did, she was like, so, how, like, you know, how good at your comedy and stuff? And I was like, I'm pretty big time in Manchester, so, you know, just taking the piss.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't have timed it better. This group of girls came in, and as they was like writing the name, they went, KARL Porter, yeah. And I was just like,
Listen, you'd love
yeah,
it, though,
and
wouldn't
then,
you?
yeah. I was literally like, and then she was like, oh, I could tell by her look, she was like, And then about an hour later, after we, you know, kissed that, she just went, I know, I think it was like the third date or something. She said, I thought you was really arrogant when I first met you. I was like,
No, I am.
what? It's you, Gary. Is anyone else want to say it? I was like, oh, but
Then you
yeah,
get
no,
off and I go, no, you're my son.
no, yeah.
Being you
Please.
good. My what I
Please leave a voicemail. Yeah, I will do. Please don't hate me.
started a date with some girl and she's just
Have you ever legged a bird on a date? Have you ever been on a date and just got off?
I've got off halfway through a film in the pictures.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a deep one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy. I mean,
Yeah.
Can't
she's
wait
just
for him to
sit-
come back at the end. It was an
she's
hour
just
ago.
sitting
but-
there just like that.
No, it was only like the
What
second-
film was it actually in? And
Yeah.
I'll judge it on that.
Insidious.
It was only 'cause
Titanic 3D.
Only because I was scared. No, I can't remember. I don't know.
No, she must have been dull then, lad. I don't
Good
blame
story
you.
that, Danny.
But
Anyway,
no, yeah, but like, it was
Keep
only
that
like
one for
the second date I'd ever been on. I was like 16. And
Oh,
I thought
16,
I was
that's
dead,
fair enough.
I was dead cool going to pictures with a girl.
yeah.
You know, I'm walking in, like, got my dad's belt on so my jeans don't fall down. I was like 5, 6. I'm walking in like that, yeah, please, 2 adult tickets, please. And then fucking, we get there, and lads, like, but like, she was, I don't know why, it was one. Do you know, I didn't even want to be there in the first place. It was just someone we mate knew, and then there was one.
Yeah.
I kept trying to just have a little conversation with her throughout this film, and like she was like, "We're in the pictures," And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, don't use the boy with the finger, you little dickhead. Shut up.
Like, that's alright, this film, isn't it? Fuck you know, man. I'm not
The
leaving
3D is very realistic.
Fuck you. Just popcorn.
Loves it. Sweet and salty. But yeah, I was like, I'm just going for the wee. Just going for the wee. And I'll take my jacket. Okay. It's freezing in the toilet.
Yeah.
Got off.
Got off.
Yeah, that's it.
That's big
That's
duffel
heavy,
coat.
that,
Please
you
come back. Oh yeah. You ever like took one for the team for your mates on like nights out and stuff?
No.
Nah.
Fucking hell. Oh.
Have you?
Oh mate, he still owes me. Like 8-9 years ago, we was
Had you
in.
engaged?
I know, yeah, like that. It was her. No, love you. Joking. Cut it, please.
That's our intro. That's our intro.
Oh no, it was in uni. Yeah, my mate got this like worldie, and it was in this club in Manchester, and like I was just steaming. I was just like, yeah, fucking finishing uni soon. You know when you grab your mates, you just go, hey, me and you. Don't even know you, but me and you. And then he come over to me and he was like, oh, this girl's like a worldie, but she won't let me come back to hers unless I bring a mate for her mate. And I was just like, yeah, where's the mate then? I'll fuck you. I'll take her for you. Like that. And she was, whoa. I like got with her and stuff. I remember just going up to her going, like that. My mate was just going, I'm going back to hers now. And we went back to hers. I remember being in the taxi like that, and then like, you know when you just start to like realise where you are, like you just kind of like, we were driving, we lived in Salford, and I was driving, I was just going, I was looking out the window going, this is not Salford. Where the fuck are we? And we got in this house, like it was in Stockport, and I remember like we was in the living room, and I remember having like for some reason like 5-6 cups of tea. I was just like sobering up, and the girls were playing catch with the tennis ball. Fucking pathetic. What uni did I go?
What uni did you go?
Yeah, mate. But then I sobered up, and I remember like seeing the girl like
with a tennis ball.
yeah, like that, and I was just like,
Spaniel,
it was just twatting off my head. I was going. I remember just sitting there, and I sobered up, and I remember looking at this girl, like not you know, not to be like judgmental and stuff or like whatever, but I remember just looking at her.
Oh no, we are very judgmental.
Yeah,
you can do it freely within this room.
And I remember just seeing her like for the first time, so I remember just going. And I looked at my mate, and I just seen him mime to me. Like that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And I was just like, and then we went upstairs, and he was like, oh, she's ready to go like into bed and stuff. And I was literally in the bathroom going, why is this window so small? Like, I want to get out of it. And I was like, fuck's sake. And then I ended up getting in bed with this girl, and I got home. The only thing I took off was my shoes. And I got
Jeans on and that?
yeah, anything. I was led there like that. Do you know Kevin and Perry? Do you know the scene when he gets hard on? He just watches it become daylight. I was like that. And I remember next thing, all he heard was. And I just see her, she just turned to me and she leaned in and she went, that could be us. And I was like, oh. And I remember just lying there, and I was just like, fuck. And I remember at some points of the night she was going like that with her hand, and I was just going, like so I was just like Men in Black, like that, with the camera, don't do that. I'm making it. And then I remember just like seeing the come daylight.
Rifle arm on your keys.
I'm like, help me! And I remember it becoming daylight, and as soon as I heard movement in that room, I just like got up and was like, yeah, I've got to get to uni now. And I got
Big lecture.
I got home and
That's what she was called, big lecture.
But I remember getting home and like, have you ever seen Ace Ventura when he finds out the main police officer's a man?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he burns his clothes. And he gets in the shower and he's just going, that was me.
Which is that bad?
Your gun is digging into my hip. Just eating chewing gum like that.
So how long have you been doing comedy for?
Oh yeah, that question. That was yesterday. About 4 years, coming up. Yeah, but
Have you always did you start off being so animated?
yeah, I guess like I've always like I'll just watch stuff and I'll act it out.
Yeah.
So like
So you're quite an animated person,
yeah,
like day to day, and
I
that.
couldn't stand still whatsoever. Like, I couldn't just like tell jokes like most.
Yeah.
comedians. So like I watch stuff like
You paint a picture.
I paint a bit and people just go, he's swimming there, you know. It's just got a length. Everyone else goes, hit the fingers off the wall, hit your feet off the wall and then go back. But I watch stuff like, I used to like, if I'm watching footy when I was a kid, I'd just be like just watching it going, like, you know, pretending to slide on these. Mum's just going, get out of the fucking, like, and all it, and then just watching films and then like, just act everything out. That's all my
Yeah,
act is.
I love
Like,
it,
kind
it's
of
funny
thing,
as fuck.
It's ADHD, that, Carl.
I know, a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what
Where
he's
was
saying, me.
When was the
Yeah,
first time I
a little
seen
bit
Carl?
is.
Was it your... Did you do Jimmy's?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
was
would
that
have
the
been-
first...
yeah.
It was the first
That
time I
red
seen
light
you.
beaming.
Yeah.
It's fucking burnt me, that.
Yeah, probably.
No, I need this. Just go. Fucking hell, mate. That toaster's on again there.
That's so
I've
spark.
killed that.
That Jimmy's gig was mad, man.
That was a mad gig, that, because like I think was it every other week that I did it?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks it was, and what one would be fucking full, packed out.
I want to be
Yeah.
Like
fucking empty.
people would be standing up,
Yeah.
and then the 2 weeks later I'd have to call it off because all the acts got there and there was no audience.
Oh,
But that,
It was weird.
when I fucking realised how mad it was like that, I'd gigged 1 week for you and I'd done a set, and then you went to me the next week, will you MC for us? And the lineup was fucking sick. We had Lomas, we had Sam Avery, we had, I think Ben Silver was on, we had a fucking full
Dustin Moore
lineup,
come
yeah.
down as well.
And I was just sitting there doing the running order, and I was like, yeah, no one's here yet. Just give us 5 minutes. And they were like, there's other gigs in town we can run to. I was like, no, just give us 5 minutes. And lad, no one turned
It
up
was
at all.
bad, you
Like,
know.
nah.
It was embarrassing.
My
lad.
favourite Jimmy's though was Liam Bolton. Like to this day, that
you
broke
fucking
me.
love
That
Liam Bolton,
broke
you know.
me.
He's class, yeah.
So Liam Bolton got on stage, he was like, "Sat in, I'm Liam." You're like, lad, shook the first fella's hand on the front row, then proceeded to shake every audience member's hands, right? So about 5-6 minutes, he's shaking hands just like that. And then as he walks back to the stage, there's the big ceiling to floor windows looking the bombed out church.
Yeah.
And he just went, and then ran out the door and got off. And I was like, what's he doing? So they all stood up and looked out the window. And he ran across the road and just shook some fella's hand at the bombed out church. Ran back in and went, I've been Liam Bolton, like, what? This whole set.
That's so good.
Like, have you seen him?
I love that kind of stuff.
I've seen him
That's
at hot
brilliant,
water.
Yeah. I've seen him at hot water a few
He
times.
hoovered up the stage on hot water. He got
Yeah.
on stage with a hoover,
Yeah.
hoovered and got off. That was a set.
He's just. Do you know what's mad with him, lad? Like,
Just watch. Oh, that's
that's
great.
what
Mad.
he ran out the room, sprinted down the stairs.
Yeah.
There was a group of Chinese people taking pictures. They were all little fucking hand gestures and
Yeah.
that. He just went over, interrupted them.
It's the fact that everyone stood up though and
Yeah.
watched
And
that. That
everybody
must be
was
so
like,
good.
"Ah,
To
like,
get
it
everyone
was,
like,
Yeah, the one I seen of him, I can't remember if it was your gig or in like hot water or something, but I know I've seen him in both. And he was like, he was like, I'm gonna do some jokes, and he got like this piece of paper out, and he was just like, and then he went, isn't it mad the way your balls have a ball bag? And literally everyone just burst out laughing. He was going, so nice of them
It's
to
so
be like in it.
convenient.
So convenient to have your balls in a
Can
ball
you
bag.
imagine how weird it'd be if they weren't in a bag?
Yeah.
And
just keep picking them up, man.
He's so strange, but
Yeah.
hilarious.
He's
lad,
hysterical,
honestly.
Yeah,
lad.
me and
He
Bits.
breaks
He's
me, you
so
know.
funny.
I've watched him a few times. I don't think I've really ever like properly spoke to him, but yeah.
He's a good
He's
kid as well.
lovely,
He's
you
a
know.
lovely lad.
Yeah.
What would you say? Obviously, 4 years now. You said you've been on the
Yeah.
there or thereabouts. What would you say is like, not even necessarily the worst, but like do you know a gig where you've left it and you thought like, what am I doing?
I'll
Yeah,
probably go
we
back
have
to
one,
one of them was I think it was the Stockton Gong show.
Was that
the
that one?
last? I remember doing like a minute, and then it was in like near Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
And I remember as I got off, they were presenting like who won, and Andy Roach and Jack Miller I was with. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna watch from the back." I went, "Yeah, sound." And I just walked out the venue. I was proper going, "Oh my god!" Like, this was last June. I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And then I just stood and waited by fucking Jack's car, like Jose Marino in
Crying.
the car park. Just stood there like,
But it's
like,
but it's
oh.
mad because you've been going for a decent amount of time and you've had some fucking really good gigs and you know you're a decent level and
Well,
you're
that's it,
above
yeah.
that gong, and then you go and it's just a kick in the dick, innit?
Yeah, literally.
I've seen people like cry after like losing gongs and just
Really?
going, I'm
Yeah.
giving up,
Pussies.
like I'm done.
I won't cry, mate. Now I won't.
Imagine
Get on
crying.
like what is it? Cuban Gooding Jr. in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
I'm so sick and tired of this shit. Come on, comedy, you want me? Come on.
Ciao,
Girlfriend's
things are
like,
gonna get easier. That's a movie, that, by the
Yeah.
way.
Ricky!
The bears never watched Boys in the Hood. I was
Oh,
like, you
what
need
a
to
film.
watch
Boys
it,
in the
wow.
Old Heavy. You've never
Get the fuck out of here. Keep them babies off the street. Oh, don't get me started on films. I'm here all night.
What would you say the worst venue you've ever gigged in is?
Yeah, the
Like mine was a speedboat in a smoking shelter of a bar slash
wow,
hotel
Yeah.
wow. And
Did
the
it set off at
speedboat,
some
the speedboat the fella's dad had won on fucking Bullseye.
in like the 80s, and
oh,
they just
fuck it. Where
And
was
there's a
this?
hot tub next to it.
there was a
The party pads.
yeah. I was an
He had a
gig.
fake taxi outside. He made his money from fake taxi. the fella on County Road, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm assuming so. Anyway.
Yeah, so apparently the rumours are he made money from fake taxi. He had a fake taxi.
So
like,
he's my hero.
yeah.
Is what you're saying?
And then he went into like
Get him on.
Yeah,
It's got
Get him on, yeah.
Wikipedia.
He's open 2 new big massive bars. And he's opened one right by
Taxi company?
the new Everton Stadium. Fucking sick, yeah.
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 But yeah, it was like the gig was outside the bar
Yeah.
in like a wooden smoking shelter that like L-shaped around the bar,
Yeah.
and the stage was a speedboat that was next to 2 hot tubs.
You'd get off if you were Bobby. I'll be having
And your
I've actually got a
stage
clip
was the
standing in the
speedboat.
Fucking
I've got a
Yeah,
clip
yeah.
on my Instagram of me standing
Was
in
that
the
in,
speedboat.
where
with
was it?
Fernand.
In Liverpool?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Was that Adam Hughes' gig?
It was indeed.
Yes, I've done that gig.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was
Weird
going to get
gig.
stabbed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I've done that gig, yeah.
Yeah, I remember like 5 minutes before I went on, some kid was like, "Do you want a Kia Cat?"
Another little word from one of the sponsors. Dan, who's the sponsor?
I'm glad you asked, Bob, because Gary was over there looking awfully confused.
I was very confused.
Yeah, well, Gary, you'll be glad to know the sponsor. It's on your t-shirt, sir.
Fucking hell it is as well!
Technicals.
Technicals.
And if you're sitting there wondering about technicals, what are technicals? What do technicals do? See this t-shirt? They do this.
Wow.
Technicals are a sports and activewear brand that put a heavy focus on keeping their attire stylish, keeping it contemporary. So if you live an active lifestyle, but you don't want to dress like a geography teacher, head over to technicalsbrand.com and use code.
Happenin 20.
I'm glad you remembered.
Now,
'cause I
of course, you can buy the stuff in JD, but please don't do that. Please go onto the website. Help us out. Help you out. Get 20% off. Happenin 20. Technicalsbrand.com. Boom.
Well, yeah. That's it, look.
I was like,
Is me standing in the speedboat.
there it is.
It's fucking
It's weird as
terrible.
fuck. There was birds in the hot tub next to the stage or the speedboat,
Yeah.
just smoking joints in this hot tub. And when Saturday stand-up comedy, 2 feet that way open.
It's
That
mad when
doesn't
it's...
sound that bad.
Adding key in that. I remember like doing like, you know, you do social clubs.
Yeah.
Like I've done social clubs where like before the night starts, I'll go in and like, this is rough. This why am I here? I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Go in the toilet. And it's just people just stood over the sink going, oh, you alright, lad? Yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm buzzing, me mate. Give me some of that 'cause I'm gonna need it. You just think,
Tuesday
fuck,
afternoon, there's just fellas looking at you in the bog like that because they think you're their reflection. Take that.
You are pale.
Take that. You're
Did you ever remember years ago, after the races, and there's a kid and he's in front of the mirror and he's going, go on, lad, you go. But he's looking in the mirror at himself. He's going, you go. And he's trying to walk past himself, bumping into the mirror and going, no, you go, lad, you go. It's so funny, you know.
I remember that you and Jonathan and Chris come to mine and Gary's show after you being in the races.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I went to as a
Snooze in
favour.
front row, mate.
I went to as a favour. I went, get as fucked as you want to, but just try and sober up a little bit before the start of the show.
Sure.
I said, then do what you want afterwards. I said, that's none of my business. I
I've
said,
never
but-
seen Bobby so drunk in my life.
Like, I could walk up and he was there, and I went, you're like, he said, I'm a raw lad. I was like, yep. I was like, okay.
Jesus Christ, Bobby.
I was looking at him
But
like,
I think-
don't sit on the front. Look.
But he's mad because, like, he'll get pissed so fast and then sober up. Like, remember the time you opened for Aaron Woods?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he messes in town. He started a new job. He went for a drink at lunch with his new work colleagues and fucking got rotten. And then we were at Hot Water, ready to record the... Someone at the door? Ready to record the podcast after the show. So he was rotten and we were like... He was in his full work suit and we were like, we can't record the podcast like this, lad. And he's just going, big red whiskey on him.
Oh my God, see it.
The
I want
editing,
chips, me, you know.
the editing on that episode was so bad because the amount of absurd shit he was coming up with. We were like, lad, shut up.
Like you'd notice it though, because like every time he'd be further down the couch, so he'd be halfway through a sentence and it just cut to him like that.
You get to the end of the
see the
podcast,
air.
I'm like that.
He had his head on my lap, I'm stroking his hair, and
You won't fuck off and he wakes up like the next day like that.
just left him in Chester.
Yeah.
Oh, was he used to be in Chester?
Yeah,
used
we
to-
used to be in the studio. We've only been in here a few weeks. To be
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
But
This is the new beast.
So what's your favourite film? You're a film buff.
I know,
Oh,
man.
mate, yeah.
Are you? What's your favourite film?
Well, I'm into like, my missus always wants to watch like Miss Saigon. It's all right. I mean, you know, the main woman's no. I'm sorry. So she wants to watch all like romantics and all like Sex in the City and
Listen,
all that.
I can get off with a bit of rom-com sometimes. I don't mind a
Sometimes,
good
but not all
rom-com.
the time.
Yeah, no, not all the time.
I'm always saying like, I feel like a big part of me is like action movies and,
Yeah, okay.
and comedies because it's like, it's who I am, Danny. So I'll just say like, you know, watch this and she's got, just stay on the phone, go, I'm like, fucking watch it. and she won't watch it. And like, but yeah, I'd say my favourite film.
Go on.
I don't know, like.
If you had, let's give us a top three, make
yeah.
it easy.
Yeah,
Top three.
yeah.
What?
No
favourite?
particular order.
Oh, okay.
Any genre. Oh, did you go for a comedy? Go for a
Yeah.
comedy. Comedy's easier.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber's
Yeah,
hysterical.
Yeah.
You remind me of a Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim
Oh, it's
Carrey-esque.
Pull over! No! It's Comedy, I'm a faster ass.
Get
What are you doing?
Mike?
It feels right. You're running with incredible speed, Harry. We're not even there yet. And he's like munching that crisp way.
Hey, nice accent. Where's it from? Austria.
Austria.
Austria. Can I get my shrimp on the barbie?
So he's like eating them crisp, and he's like, he goes, where do you get that? He goes, I sold some stuff. The Billy and Forsey, the blind kid. Yeah. He's like, what did you sell him, Lloyd? Stuff. What kind of stuff? A few baseball cards, a sack of Marlboros. Petey, you sold my dead bird of a blind kid. Petey didn't even have a head. Harry, I took care of it. Pretty bird.
Polly, want a cracker?
And she's watching. That woman's watching it on the TV, like more like further into the film. She's going, "Who are these sick people?" And he's on a bog like, "Come on, flush, you bastard." I'm just cleaning my teeth.
What did you reckon of the other films? The other Dumb and Dumbers? Shite.
Dumb and Dumber 2. Like, I'm always against sequels, mate.
Yeah.
Like, I always think like when you make something like they talked about Mrs. Doubtfire too.
Yeah, no,
I was
it
just
was
like,
one.
no, like-
There's only a few sort of movie like that can be sequels. Like Die Hard. All the Die Hards are good.
Yeah.
Shrek, the sequels.
Yeah,
to
Shrek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shrek's good. Die Hard went a bit like it got to a point where they were calling the film Die Harder.
No,
I was like, how far did he to die?
the
You
first,
bet.
yeah.
Live
No, the
soft
first
and
three. I mean,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
the first three. That's where they should
What
have
was the one
ended
with
it.
Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf's in it.
I'm sure it was like a sort. Or am I proper chatting shit?
Indiana
there?
Jones.
Transformers, that.
No, not Indiana Jones.
Transformers, that lad.
No, I swear to
Well,
God,
he might
there was a Die Hard with Shia LaBeouf. I
Holes.
swear.
It
to
could
God.
have been
Shia
like,
LaBeouf and Holes.
I can fix that.
here, come over here. I don't know the film.
Do you know what? I thought I watched the other week. I hadn't seen if he.
Yeah, was it?
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I watched the
I
The
love
Longest
that
Yard the other week for the
Oh,
first
Longest
time.
Yard.
The Longest Yard.
Oh, wow.
You just got knocked the fuck out.
I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. I got the shakes that'll make you quake, and I got the burgers that'll. Well, I've got burgers, don't I? So, I love that one.
Teddy Crews is horrible in that
Oh,
film,
he's-
and he knocks me sick.
Baby
Like.
back, bitch.
Do you know
baby
what it
back.
is, right? Do you know when I see him dance like that? Because of how big he is, it doesn't look right.
Oh, it looks mad, doesn't it, when he's doing the
It's
robot? He's like, that's a
weird.
big ass robot.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what's happening? Optimus,
Yeah.
lad.
The robot's
Settles
still got
down,
his
but
bubble
then
wrap
proper
on, innit?
Decepticon
Imagine.
Crews.
You're acting like a real McAsshole. Like, giving people burgers and that, innit?
It is the fella from Dodgeball, yeah.
It's just,
yeah,
it makes me laugh in that film how they try
Justin Sutton.
to pass Adam Sandler off as a bad boy. It's like,
Oh, like, because isn't he like really into basketball though?
Yeah.
And, like his sports now, because he did.
Is he?
Adam Sandler is, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he did that. What was that? Oh, one of my other. I think one of the top 5 comedies ever. Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, brilliant
definitely
film.
up there, yeah,
so good,
100%.
isn't it? It's all.
That Happy Madison Productions was so good back in the day. Where
That was
Yeah.
just it, isn't it? Just
yeah,
him
just
and his
them,
mates.
so like Little Nicky, fucking Waterboy, Happy
Oh,
Gilmore.
Waterboy, yeah.
Waterboy's a great
Gilmore.
film.
What's the other
Mr.
one?
Deeds.
Mr.
Billy
Deeds.
Madison, is it?
Billy
Billy
Madison,
Madison's
quality.
sick.
Yeah.
So many.
What else were there?
But then isn't the one you mentioned where he went away from comedy?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, yeah.
Big Daddy. What'd you say?
What's the one where he just went from comedy and it was like quite about the...
Well, there's two. He done. I forget the one he done years ago, but it was like one where he's working in an office, and then
Yeah.
he done Uncut Gems. Have you
That's
seen
it.
Uncut Gems?
Not seen that.
Oh, lad.
Is it
really
later on
good.
after all the?
Yeah, it was only a couple of years ago.
Oh right.
It's
okay,
not.
so
It's not. It's not Happy Madison. It's like more of a serious film. He's like a
Right.
Jewish pawn shop owner, but like
Typical.
in all proper like
typical.
yeah. So he's minted
He's
in it, but he's a
behind
bad gambler. Sick. Watch it
Talking
heavy.
about Jews, right?
All right.
Yeah,
Nice good, yeah.
There's a lad I work with, right, who done our...
Bar mitzvah.
Yeah. Exactly. Cut me foreskin off today. No,
How's it healing?
it fucking stinks. No, you know where the Last Supper poster?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's in your
Oh,
leg.
yeah,
With
yeah.
the one tens on with the dicks in your
He
mouth.
photoshopped me and
Yeah,
Bobby into
yeah.
the Last Supper.
Yeah.
Oh, was that-
I'm like, got my arm on Jesus' shoulder.
Him, I think it's his dad. His dad's Jewish, right? So, yeah. So he's going on holiday next week to Israel, right? Fully paid by the Israeli government because his dad's Jewish. So, Jewish people can
Go back
apply.
to the homeland.
Yeah,
sort of
go
thing
back
for
to the
free.
homeland and get
Shut
a full
up.
expense paid holiday. So he's got a 10-day holiday, hotels, travel, a full itinerary of different events and all that. All he's got to do is bring. All he's got to do is bring
Oh, wait,
spends.
Yeah, that probably
Fucking
weren't
hell.
Jewish, was
I
it?
think that was Greek.
Yeah. Smashing plates and everything. He's like, "Woman, yeah, man! Put that lady down, Andreas! Andale! It's just...
Si vedrebbero sette mele, albino, si
Mate, me kid done that last night. He was sat on the couch and he just started going, Messi, yeah. And I just went, fucking Carl.
That's one, honestly.
Looked at me a bit like that. You mean Shaq Carl?
That's one of my favourite bits of it, like, out of anyone I've ever
It's when he
fucking met
pulls
on
his
the
Champions
circuit,
League
you know.
mic cover out.
That's what it is, the little Champions League mic
Had that for
cover.
like
Like,
5 years now.
like it's how red your face goes. I've never
Oh,
seen
mate,
somebody
yeah.
put so much
I
genuine
do it until
physical
like I nearly
effort.
like obviously I probably one day if I did like, you know, like live at the Apollo or something.
Just
I'd
smell
probably
toast
just
on
do
the
it
stage
until I
like that.
fucking yeah, just like, is he all right? Go! Get back up. But yeah, like it's just one of them where you just keep going. And so I think the most I did once was like 41 seconds or something. Which
And it's a long
impressive,
time when
you
you're
know?
thinking
Yeah,
about
Like
it,
that
yeah.
fucking, it's like the long note in the song, Lovely Day, innit? A lovely day.
I can do that. I always try and see if I can go that little split second longer than Bill Withers and be like, after that. And he can't do nothing about it because he's dead.
Oh, that's our last time.
Sad day.
So-
Very contrary to the song.
Top 3 movies, you want to get one?
Oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
top 3 move on.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Pearl Harbor.
Really?
It's a good movie, but I didn't expect it to go there.
We thought you were dead, Rafe. Oh, it's a good film.
I've actually never seen Pearl
You not
Harbor.
seen Pearl
No,
Harbor?
I've never seen it.
Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, okay.
Sold.
Sold.
She's like literally
Who
mine.
was she married to?
I'll fucking kill him. Probably Billy Bob Thornton. He's fucking married everyone, didn't he?
Isn't he Bad Santa?
Bad Santa's my third.
What one, the first or the second?
Oh, first, man.
Do you not like
Okay.
the second
I've
one?
never watched it. I don't
Really?
want
No,
it.
it's, you know what? It's alright, you know.
I won't watch the second one.
Nah, the
because
second
of
one's
how
good.
Bad
So
Santa
the
was.
fat kid grows up and he's like still the same kid.
Is it?
His
Oh,
ma's
shit, is
in
he
it.
in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his ma's in it who's just a fucker. Like, and they try and
Just
rob
thinking
something
of
to 3 of them.
scenes
He doesn't have a clue he's robbing anything, the fat kid.
What do you want? A snot rag? Get this kid off me before he pisses all over me.
What's your favourite Christmas movie?
I haven't really got one, you know.
See, people say Home Alone. I don't mind Home
It is
Alone,
up
but it's
there.
not. It's not. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
up there.
in
It's
our
not my
household,
favourite.
Elf is the movie.
Elf, yeah.
I don't see it.
Don't really. Don't
I
like.
tried
No,
to
me.
make
I
kids-
don't think Elf's that good of a film.
No.
I
same.
tried to make the kids watch
Something like
fucking, what is it, Turbo Man, is it?
Jingle All the Way.
Oh, Jingle All the
That is
Way.
one of my
I like that one.
With
Yeah, I like
Turbo
that
Man
one.
and my
The
bear, like,
Turbo
this is
Man.
shit. I was like,
They're all
this is
gone.
shit.
Yeah, the
Look
Turbo
at
Man
me.
doll.
I was like, this is shit.
Put that
for my
cookie
birthday.
down.
No, yeah, all these cookies are so good. I'm gonna have to get the recipe.
Hey, did you know him? Do you know that fella? He got murdered.
Yeah,
You
by
know?
his wife, he's shot in the head.
Was it his wife?
His wife, yeah, she went.
Oh, and his wife.
No, didn't his wife like kill him in his sleep?
Oh, I thought it was him and his wife got murdered.
No, she killed
Made a
him.
suicide.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know
And then I
that.
think she killed herself afterwards. She
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a robbery or something.
Jingle all the way, yeah.
It is the season to be jolly.
It seems to be jolly. But do it now. Come on.
Nah, I don't know what my half fella and my mum they call me a miserable cunt, like, 'cause as soon as like Christmas films and that start coming on the
You're
telly,
humbugging it.
Innit?
I like, and this is the thing. This is the thing. I like Christmas. I
Do
love
ya?
it. I love Christmas. I think Christmas is
I
great.
love Christmas. I love getting socks.
But like, I just think the whole thing, like, you know, like Christmas dinner and that, I love all that. But it's the forced festivity for like
Yeah,
the
but
it's
month and a half leading up.
It's completely different for me because I've got 4 kids. So like before I had my kids, I started hating Christmas. And like I'd work on Christmas Day. Like my mate Tom had an off license on Rocky Lane, and I used to say to him, "I'll work Christmas Day for you," because I was just sitting with my ma and a fella who, like, my ma'd have the eating on full blast. She'd fall asleep while burning the Christmas dinner. Then you'd eat a shit Christmas dinner, and then she'd fall asleep, and it was just horrible. So I started working. But now, when I had kids, it's completely different for me. So
Yeah.
I can't really get on board with you saying the fact, because I fucking get that excited and love it. do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I like it's more the build up to Christmas than it is
Yeah.
the day of Christmas. Day of Christmas, I think.
All the
shit.
build up, then it's done. It's mad,
Yeah.
innit?
What are we speaking about?
What film was we talking about before? No.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, Jingle All the Way.
Oh, the guy
yeah,
who got killed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I did that, yeah.
I watched a documentary on it or read something about it, and I was like, fucking hell, because I remember watching it with my missus, and that's when she at one point went, well, that's the thing with like comedians, like they go do lally and then they just commit suicide, and I was like, I'm buzzing, mate.
We should be looking
Get
at
away
it
from
going,
you.
no, it's the comedian's wife that goes fucking
Yeah,
berserk.
oh shit, yeah, she's watched that and she's got an idea if you don't want to mind.
Got an idea for the 15th anniversary.
Yeah, I was like, nah, they all don't go insane.
It was the fella that is his name Sinbad? The postman, yeah. Is that Sinbad, isn't it? Is that his name?
I don't know.
No.
When I hear the name Sinbad, I just think Sinbad off Brookie.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was the best soap. That
Brookside,
wasn't
la.
it?
I like
It's up by, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Brookside,
Literally
Brookside.
round by
literally
mine,
like
Jimmy
2
Cork
minutes.
killer and that, yeah. Stop putting the fucking things in the sink, you prick. The cloths and flooding.
Yeah, good one, Carl.
Cheers, Carl. Thanks again for
Doing well for an hour and then fucks it up. Can't wait for the strain on to Blackpool.
No, yeah. So you were saying like,
You just
I know, I see that pure greed.
So you were saying since you had kids,
Yeah.
the sort of the magic of Christmas
The
is
magic's
sort
in
of
the air.
retained.
Yeah, it must be mint just watching them like open presents and stuff like
It is, but it's not meant watching me fucking bank account go. Very stupid. Because my daughter was like, my daughter's 13. She's like, Dad, I really, really want this game and set up this year. Right? So I was like, yeah, do you have for 1,400 quid? You can fucking not have it.
Yeah, here's a question for you, because I know it'll probably do my head in. Imagine me like working hard, saving up all year round to buy, like, let's say I've got 2 kids, I'm buying me 2 kids fucking all sorts of different stuff, and they wake up in the morning and they thank fucking Santa. Like that, you cheeky cunt. That's fucking, that's overtime, that.
No, so
you know what I mean?
we're
Cheeky
that. Double
cunt.
time, you little fucking.
We're,
Do you like it?
We're
Yeah.
completely different because the reason we done it wasn't because we wanted to get the praise. What it was, we have kids in the
different people,
family.
Gary.
We have kids in the family who are single kids. Like, well, obviously the kids, but
Single kids.
Your kids single.
Frigid them, lad.
my daughter fancies Bobby.
Fucking virgins.
Your
No.
kids are shagging
My
bitch.
13-year-old daughter fancies Bobby. It's funny.
Won't be single for much longer with this
Yeah.
fella.
Yeah, do you want to come
No,
Florida?
so
Yeah.
what it is like, so you're horrible, you're a prick. No, so
Oh, says another one.
so Mel's sister's got one child, right? So he got like 1 year for Christmas. He got like a PlayStation, an iPad, and a phone. And then we had like 3 kids at the time to buy for. So they got one big present. So like one got a PlayStation, one got a phone.
Yeah.
And then they got loads of other stuff. You weren't getting 3 big presents coming to 900 quid plus loads. Because I'm spending nearly fucking 4 grand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then my daughter was like, why is Santa getting Freddie 3 big presents, but me only 1 big present? So we turn around to me.
Does Santa
Yeah. You'd be like, well,
So
to be
we-
honest with it, because biologically you're not mine.
Yeah.
And I have got favourites and you've not made the cut.
Oh, lucky, you little dickhead. No, so what we said to our kids is Santa brings you 1 present and then mummy and daddy buy you the rest of the presents. So now they understand, they go, oh, Santa's present is wrapped in different paper from all the rest.
Santa's getting me the
So,
Barry
lad-
bike for 7
lad-
grand.
lad-
Fuck them socks off.
No, listen,
Pack of 5 from fucking Prime.
listen. I get to wrap them. I choose what Santa's present is. It's not the best one. Do not worry about that. Lad. It's always a little shithead and
So
it's on the
starting to
floor.
hate Santa.
Like, 'cause I was there, I
He's
was
a prick. Fucking knobby prick twat.
Didn't you
Knobby
do
I
that?
blend in.
Didn't you do that when you did a gig in Karen's and you went up to the kid on the table and told him Santa wasn't real?
Oh yeah, you know that Karen's Diner where the staff are rude to the customers.
Prestwich?
Yeah.
I did that one, yeah.
So I goes down there. It was when Kyle Legacy. He was running it, but from Australia, wasn't he?
Yeah,
The maddest promoter
He was
that
running it
ever.
like a cartel,
Yeah.
and fucking. So we goes there, and there was some kid on the front row. I forget who was on before me. It might have been Dan Tina. I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
And this kid was being a little knobhead the whole way through. So I just got on and I was like, because I forget when it was. I can't remember that it was end of last year coming up to Christmas. Or it was just after Christmas this year.
I did it beginning of this year.
Yeah, it might have been the end of last
Yeah,
year
yeah.
then. And I was like, because I was like, you're excited for Christmas. He was like, the kid was like 7. He was like, yeah. I was like, you looking forward to getting all your presents? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, I'm going to tell you something now that your mum and dad probably ain't going to tell you for another 3 years. I was like, you know, Father Christmas, who brings all your presents? He was like, yeah. I was like, he doesn't. I was like, your mum and dad buy them, they wrap them up, they hide them in your loft, in the loft in your hands, then Christmas Day, they lie to you. I was like, and that's how families are built. And he was like, what? And I was like, anyway, I was like, on with the set we go. He's just a little dickhead kid.
How'd you get Chewy out of your hair?
I remember doing it. There was a kid, and he had like, he was like a little version of me. He was my
Virgin of you or version of you?
kid. Version. What did I say then?
I thought you said virgin.
Oh, virgin, yeah, a little virgin. Good times. And he was like a little like kid there, and he had like a Preston North End t-shirt on for some reason.
Yeah.
And I was doing all my footy stuff, and then I remember, you know the bit where I do that, where I go, you know, like when they turn on Sky Sports, like that. And I've got him doing it. Boss. I'm a predator, me. I just remember that little kid. He was buzzing. He was probably going.
It's not grooming if it's footy
Yeah,
orientated.
yeah.
It's
But his
on.
dad was going, go on, son. I was like, shut up, mate.
Do the thing.
Yeah,
Got
do
a
it
bit
now,
going
do
on.
it now. I was like that. It was like 10 minutes in. I was like, fuck, it's only just been this bit on my 10 minutes in.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. Because
Go on.
I've been thinking lately, I reckon, right, when the time comes for me to have kids,
Okay.
I reckon I'd be a great dad.
Okay.
I do. But I don't like the idea of Christmas.
Back to differ, but go on.
Yeah, innit. I like
I'm only joking.
No, okay, go on.
He took that personally.
Because I feel like you were messing, but I feel like you weren't.
He jumped straight on that. No, listen, mate. I think you've got the tools to be a good dad. You just need a little bit of get up and go, rock it up the arse sometimes.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sometimes me and Bobby have to remind you
bit of
12
common
times
sense.
to text someone as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be like, hey, do us a favour, Danny, text Carl to let him know we're starting at 7, and you'll go, yeah, I will after I've made a cup of tea, and then I've watched the telly, and then another...
It's always the most pointless thing ever. It takes you 20 seconds and you go, oh lad, just 1 minute lad, I've just got to fucking... I was going somewhere with it, but it is like bullshit sometimes.
Let me just wash my hands and then I'll get on.
I'll never that. We're waiting at the phone.
He always puts
the training off all the time. Man, do you know what it is, right? I'll just get distracted.
the kid will be crying, going like, I'm starving, Dad, and he's going... gotta just watch the end of this film a minute, lad. Wait a minute.
Team News is
but then
coming out
Bobby
7
asked me to
o'clock.
text Carl. Let me just text Carl. Stop crying, lad.
Man, I forgot to text him today. Tell him I was meeting him at work at 5 o'clock.
I was outside work like that, where are you?
West 5, where are you? I was like, oh lad, I'm not coming to meet you.
No, go on. You would be a good dad.
I reckon, right? I reckon I'd be a fucking model father.
Go on, why?
I think.
No.
Back it up.
No, I don't. Like, you're just not strict. Not saying that you need to be strict, but you're the type of person where
if it was
your
me
kid
kid-
used to do something, you'd
I'm a
laugh
knobhead
at him.
dad. I'm a knobhead dad.
Yeah, no, you would.
What,
Which
you
is not
stamped
a
on it
bad
3
thing.
times? Fucking sad.
Yeah, it is right.
Did I tell you about the murder last week?
What?
This is around kids as well, right? So,
You had made it?
yeah, lad.
On your
lost-
street?
Yeah, lost me shit. I look like a dickhead as well. Like, I'm the enemy now.
Go
in
on,
our
go on.
street.
Oh, so I thought you said there was a murder on your
No,
street.
no,
right,
I had
okay.
made nasty. So,
He's made it as a child.
there's a kid.
in his
There's a
walls.
kid who lives in that. So my kids play out now, right? So I've got 4 kids. One's a baby, doesn't go out, but I've got a 6-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 13-year-old, and they play out in our like little estate where a raft of kids who are at different ages. So it's a collective of ages.
Yeah.
Right? It's a bit mad, but like for the teenagers, you think grow up. But anyway, so they play together and they have fun. And there's one kid he's a little shit, right?
Yeah.
And he always fucking loses his fucking rag, and he attacks me 2 boys all the time, right? And Archie's 9, Archie's autistic. He's got an anger streak on him with his little brother, but he won't use it on anybody else. He just fucking shuts up shop and just fucking gets battered all the time. So I've been saying to him, like, you need to stand up for yourself. So my bird goes, Gary, go down, speak to the mark, cause murder. And I always go, no, I'm not going down. My bird goes to me, you're a fucking shitbag. You sit there telling me to stand up to people, but you won't go down. And I'm like, I don't want to go down because I know what I'm like. I don't want to put myself in that situation. So last week, Friday, knocking our door, our kids are playing out, knocking our door. My bird opens the door and it's me 6-year-old, me 9-year-old, and me 13-year-old sobbing at the door, right, hysterically crying. So my bird's like, what's happening? They were playing, the little kid attacked Archie, started battering Archie. Lennon tried to get involved, he then started battering Lennon, who's significantly younger than him. Then there's another boy on the street who tried to jump in and defend our boys, and he ragged this kid's hard, by the way, ragged this kid everywhere, right? So Lila runs
I
down.
leave his man alone, lad.
Lila runs down, grabs him and pins him against the wall to calm him down, and he's trying to kick Lila and butt Lila and everything. She's just pinning him. So his ma comes out and sees Lila holding her son against the wall. So she flips at Lila and she's screaming at Lila. So Lila's sobbing, right, comes home upset. So I just went, I'm going down. And I said to me, babe, you stay here. I'm going down. So I'm walking down and I'm dead calm. And I'm in my flip-flops like a little virgin. And I just walking down the street like that. And she comes out the gate with her son. And she just goes to me, fucking you. And I went, why are you shouting at me daughter? She went, because you're little fucking bastard kids fucking attacking my son. I went, who the fuck are you talking to? You little dickhead! I started to raise my voice, right? And then the little kid's going like fucking like a little Jack Russell. I went, shut up, you little prick! I'm calling an 8-year-old kid a prick on the street. And she's going, who you got? I went, you! I blame the parents! You're going to get control of your child! No! You're a dickhead! You're a fucking little slut! You smacker! That's exactly what I'm doing, right?
I wish I was next door.
All these neighbours are lad, I'm not messing. Lad, I'm not messing. Right?
Pause it!
Every door opened, right? I was seeing my peripheral vision. I could just see doors open and people on the step. And I'm, lad, she's going, why are you talking to squaring up to you? I'm going, in my head, all I'm thinking is, butter. Like, I'm angry. And I'm going to hit it in a minute, you know, and I'm going, your kid's a dickhead and it's all your fault. You can't control him, you little fucking dickhead. And like, Apparently she's an ex-Bobby head and like alky, right? And you can see it in her face, she's quite wedded, and I'm going, look, yeah, you little baghead, the state's here, you're horrible, and your son's a prick! And I'm screaming at her, like, non-stop, like...
All the doors have opened up.
But I'm screaming with my throat hurting, and then I turn around and my bed's behind me.
Imagine your voice broke halfway through.
Yeah, but I did a couple of times. I think it did a couple of times. My bird said she could hear me from the living room up the street. Right, so my bird come down, so I'm fucking livid here. So my bird walks down towards it, and I just turned around to walk away. My bird's got the baby in her arm. My bird's talking to her at the step, and she's shouting at my bird. My bird just remaining calm. She's going, why are you letting your son like attack my kids? He's not, it's your kids. My bird's going, it's a lie. He does it all the time. And he's going to, behind his mind, he's going to my bird, you little fucking cow! Fucking shut up! My bird's going, why are you letting your child speak to me like that?
In it though.
That's exactly why. He's doing it, he doesn't swear, she went, he does it outside my house every day. And the woman turned around and fucking whacked this kid, right? My bird's going, why are you hitting your child? No wonder he's hitting my kids because you're teaching him that you're hitting him. And then she just went, and you're a dickhead fella. And I just went, what, me? Yeah. I flew back down the street, lad. I flew back down the street. My bird's got the baby, and I'm going to my bird, give me the baby, give me the baby. I'm going, you little dickhead! Fucking dickhead! Like that. And as I'm walking up the street with the baby, I'm just having murder on my own head, right? She's down the street. And there's all neighbours all these neighbours are staring at me because I'm a man shouting at a woman in the street, so I look like a bad tit, right? All these neighbours. And all I'm doing, lad, I'm 100 yards away at this point, and I'm just going, you're a slag! You're a slag! You're a dickhead! You can't look after kids! You're a dickhead!
Goes in, batters the kids because he's fuming.
I did! That's so sick and tired of this. I shouted at them. But I was going to them, I just had murder, because you can't defend yourselves. I went, sort it out. I went, your little dickhead getting battered by him all the time. It's 3 years. It's fucking 3 years. Fill him in, bite him. I'm not arsed. Just fucking batter him, because now I've had murder with the man on the street, and I don't like a fucking dickhead, because you're a shitbag.
She's not going to take me parcels in anymore. She's not going to bring the recycling in.
And then, lad, my bird come back, and my bird just sat on the couch, right? So my bird's on that couch, and I'm on this couch there by KARL, just watching the telly like that, fuming, just going. My bird just goes, so that's why you don't go down in it. I was like, yeah, it is. Lad, I was fucking fuming.
Oh my god, it's Joe Biden again.
So it's defo called plot
Oh,
there, you know.
Lad, yeah.
Someone's just being getting murdered.
But she was going to me, watch what happens to you, big boy. Watch.
Oh no, I meant someone fucking next door.
Oh, yeah,
about
definitely, yeah. But no, but she was going to me.
was
Yeah,
she
she was
saying
going to
that?
me, watch what happens to you, boy, big boy. And I was going, bring anyone to my door, lad. I'm not asked. I'm not hard in the slightest. I'll get filled in. Lad, the amount of fights I started as a kid and then hid behind Luke. Like, I'm not even messing. Lad, I'm not even messing.
Really,
Lad,
yeah.
I used to start straightening the size of him.
He's fucking...
Lad, I've started to straighten
On your
him.
back.
No, I've started to straighten and then 3 lads have like grabbed him and I've run.
You get your
I feel
mistake.
like that's just, I think I've done that with my twin brother all the time as well. Like,
You got a twin?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Identical?
Identical or just twin?
No, just twin, yeah.
Not even one of the
no,
cool
I don't.
ones.
No,
Ah,
he's
fucking
normal. Fucking freak.
Same hair colour?
No. Well, he died it once. When he
Oh,
was
I
right,
thought
okay.
you were going to say he died and I was like, oh heaven.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, heaven, Lord, my
Yeah,
God.
like,
Please help me to release this demon.
You got a picture of him?
Get
Yeah,
out
on
of
the
me.
phone's over there. Do you
Go on,
want
so
to
you
get it?
Are you the
started,
sexy twin?
you started the straightener. Hid
Pardon?
behind, you started the fight, hid behind the
No, I
building.
just used to do stuff like that and then just hide all the time.
Oh.
And then, but then he'd just like end up going, well, come on then. And he'd just end up fighting. I was just there going, like, you're doing really good, Kevin. Behind the bin like that.
Jab
I've,
right
Go
down.
on.
I've had some bad ones. Like we used to play for a footy team, and I yeah, I've spoken about it on the pod. I sparked a deaf person.
Oh, yeah,
I punched a deaf lad,
Yeah.
right? From behind. It's not like he was blind. He couldn't see me. He was deaf.
Fucking hear you.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Couldn't hear me anywhere.
Shagging his bird bit like behind the door like that. It's like, gonna where else is he for? Oh, he's like,
So because I sparked them, they were all trying to kill me, and I drove to the match, and my car was full. There was 5 of us in my car, but we were all shitbags. And we had this like 7'2" African defender in our team called Bosco, and I was like, "Hey Bosco, I'm giving you a lift
Do you want
home."
to lift over?
Because they were all like, "You're getting in the car park, you lad." And like the lads are all looking at me going, "The car's full though." And I just went to Savage, "You're getting in the boot." I made some kid get in the boot, so I had to take some big African home so they didn't get battered in the car park.
Statements on it.
Yeah. Full circle there. But het aan tegen Africans over.
But no, fucking, the only time...
You will be a good dad.
The only time I ever really got like in proper trouble with one of the neighbours or something when I was a kid was like, and he lived like round the corner. Me and the rapscallions from the main streets of Wiston.
Do you have nicknames in that? We did.
Like I was just Danny.
Maddie.
We had
Eminem.
We had some kid. We had some kid that we used to call test tube. Because do you remember those things you used to get when you were a kid? Test tube aliens.
Oh, sorry, I think
and
it was science.
And you used to have a baby.
You'd put no. It was like a little mad test tube with like coloured water in, and you get like it was like a little foam alien, and it expand in this little thing.
Yeah.
He looked like one of them. So we used to call him Test Tube for years. I remember I seen him a couple of years ago. He's like 23 himself now. He's fucking. And I see him by the shop, and I went, "Oh, it's that a test tube?" He was like, "Lad, my name's Thomas." And I was like, "I think it is.
It begins with T. I was halfway.
But yeah, we used to play Knock on Run all the time because we were.
Was it the only time you got in trouble by your neighbours? I thought you were going to say another time. When you used to just throw stuff in his back garden, like
on that
windows.
Okay, yeah, that one doesn't really count though, because like we never got caught. They knew it was us.
Yeah.
But like,
They never got
but
caught.
the evidence
There was no one else to even blame.
Yeah, but the evidence was always biodegradable. That's how I got away with it. But there was this fella, and weirdly enough, ringer in my half fella, dead weird. And but like he was known like if a footy goes in his garden, it's getting a knife in it. He was one of them.
Yeah.
So we've been like, should we do Knock on Run on his house? And we were about 12, and we were like, nah, we can't. And then one of the lads was being like, I'll knock. And we were like, okay. So he hasn't even got halfway down the driveway, and we're already fucking running down the street. So he's knocked and legged it, and the next minute, the fella comes out and gets in his car. And is driving around the estate trying to find us. So we're all like this on driveways.
Really? Yeah.
Oh,
Could you be arsed?
Lads,
That's
fuming.
a bit much, innit?
Could you be arsed?
Clocked me, knew where I lived, and then went and knocked at ours. And then I
And then ran.
And then,
How'd you like it? Dickhead.
and then I grasped anyone else up because I'm thinking I'm not going down alone here, you know what I mean?
we used to have a smackhead in our street who was blind, and she had a mate who was a fucking ruffian, and we used to hide behind his front wall. They were called Christine and Jackie, and we used to just go, Christine, Jackie, nah, behind the wall, and she's like that. Looking for us, and we just for hours, we just go, Christine, Jackie, just for hours down this wall.
He used to rob milk us.
Off the doorsteps.
Yeah. He used to
shit.
all nighters and like walk past and go, fucking hell, they've got an orange juice next time.
The oranges when they get a fucking rare Pokemon
Yeah,
card.
you're like, fucking hell. Like, I mean, obviously it was horrible because if I woke up and I was like, fucking sound Sunday morning up and down, it's gone.
Yeah,
That's happened to us, like, as an adult, I've opened my door, my milk's being lifted, and I was like, that's horrible.
Wasn't
What
me.
even happened to the milkman?
He's still going. You can still get the the glass bottle fucking
Oh, yeah.
fizzy pop.
My man's like,
You can still get them.
with the
can't
lemon
you?
man, you just
still
come around
get
my
that?
ass.
Yeah, like cream soda.
We used to see it on the,
From
you know, the
where?
milk floor.
Yeah,
We used to
lemonade
go,
man.
fucking hell, man. They've got fucking blackcurrant there. They've got fucking strawberry. Shut up, guy. They've got everything there, mate.
Back by ours as a kid, the lemonade man had like an old BT van with the shutter doors at the back, and he'd just have crates and crates of cream soda, fucking cherry
Don't
aid
like
and all
cream
that.
soda, yeah.
And he'd
That's
have
horrible.
dandelion and bear doctor
That was
and
nice,
the
that was
Ridgeline
heavy.
brew and all that, and he'd have bags of like smashed up club biscuits from the Jacobs factory up in fucking Aintree. And he'd open the shutter door and go and deliver the bottles, and we'd all hide behind the wall. Just run, grab 2 bottles and start sprinting. Throw them over someone's overgrown gardens and land and all this fucking...
Throw it a party.
Yeah, and all this crash and all that. And then
Dropping them in with drones and that.
dropping in, lad. It was boss like the rob.
I love them.
Set up a care packages coming over your fence.
What are we on? What are we on
We've
there?
done about an hour and a half now.
123.
Have we?
That's a long
Fucking
one.
hell, innit?
Boys,
Yeah, man.
I think we've reached that time.
I feel like I've done a set, me. I'm fucked, man.
That's what we do.
Have you got it? So anything you want to promote? Anything you got coming up? Anyone you plug?
Yeah, my tour goes on sale in... No, I'm joking.
I was waiting for it. I was going
Going
to
to Lowry Theatre. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's KARL Porter Comedy. It's KARL with a K as well, because I'm sick to death of people who spell it with a C. Because, you know what I mean? Because letters come to my house and it says C Porter. And I say, well, it's not mine, is it? And she opens it, she's like, it's an eviction notice. And I was like, well, good luck to him. But it's not mine. And then the week after, we're like, can you fit that in that box as well?
Put it next to one of the other letters.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, Cardboard's Comedy on Instagram. Link that in the description. Go and give him a little follow. Go and check out any. What date you Saturday at the Frog and Bucket?
I'm at the Frog and Bucket on the 8th and the 9th of September.
Boom.
Yeah.
Just before the 8th and the 9th of September, 5th of September, Danny Davis and Friends live at Hot Water Comedy Club. Link to
Danny
the
Davis
tickets.
comedian.
Danny Davis comedian.
Comedian.
And Friends. Link to the tickets down below in the description. Go and get them. Come and join us. We'll have a good laugh. We've got Freddie Quinn headline, and you're going to love it. Check KARL out on Instagram. All the sponsors are down below in the description. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. See you in a bit.
Peace.